Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding what is holding you back from growing. Before we get into this, I like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I'll pick a different pile. And if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use to know with me. That being said, this is group 1, group 2, and group 3. I will give you time to pick your groups in peace. If this reading resonated for you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially comment because I love interacting with you and hearing what you guys have to say. And with that being said, I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hello group 1, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is holding you back from growing. Before we get into this, I like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I pick a different pile. And if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use, it always helps me. That being said, let's get into your reading. But first, Spirit, please channel me into group 1's energy so I can deliver these messages accurately, divinely, and beautifully. Please and thank you. So your first card is the Page of Wands. We have Strength in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Wait, no, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. Now, I just heard void, like a void account, a voided account. Okay, so Spirit, what is holding them back? I feel like you guys probably have this attachment to feeling like what you do doesn't hold any importance. So it's like you'll have a nice idea. Like with this Page of Wands, you'll have a nice idea. You'll have the passion and the energy to get this idea out in the most creative way. But you won't do it with this Strength in reverse because you feel like if I put this out, it's not going to get any views anyways. No one's going to like it anyways. It's just a nice idea to me, but they're not like, you know, or even if it might be a nice idea to other people, the algorithm is just not going to work with me. So I feel like a lot of you guys, yeah, with this Four of Pentacles, block your own blessings by not even trying because of this thought that what you do doesn't hold importance. Like, so maybe you could have faced rejection a lot, and it has something to do with maybe, you know, something that was, that's maybe a bad example, but maybe you guys could have gotten your work turned down a lot. And now you've internalized this feeling. Instead of being like, dang, you know, another turn down, you started saying, well, I'm just going to stop publishing my stuff. I'm just going to stop trying to get myself out there because it doesn't ever get accepted anyways. So you literally completely shut down. Like you stopped yourself, you know, from even having the chance of winning because you're not even trying. And if this is not you not trying, it could even be, I feel like if it's not you trying, it's you're just not putting the effort in that you could put in if you were to actually believe in yourself and actually think that I'm capable of being chosen. I am capable of being liked. I am capable of being loved. Once you know that you're capable of this, it's not going to seem that hard to get it, even if this person doesn't want it, this job doesn't want it, you know? It's like, it doesn't really affect you because you know at the end of the day, you are capable of being loved. You are lovable and you love yourself. You believe in yourself, because I'm seeing like with this Page of Wands, it's like, it's not really, it looks like the fire is burnt out. It's just like a rock now. It's a litten rock, or I don't know the word to describe it. It's like the moment something turns to fire, the moment something catches on fire, you see that like spark there, but it's hardened. It's not really blooming the way it could. And I feel like because you've like internalized other people's insecurities and put it on yourself and believe they were yours, I feel like you guys have a big issue of damage control, or like holding on to burdens that are not even yours. You wouldn't like, I feel like a lot of the things that you guys take on, a lot of the, ooh, I just heard another thing, that you guys do other people's jobs. You help people with other things so much that you don't even have energy for your own things. Yeah, so for some of you, it's like you're stopping yourself from even having that chance of winning by not trying. Or for the other side of you, or the other people that resonate with this group, I feel like you're taking on so many burdens that are not even yours, that when it's now time to deal with your burden, you don't even have the energy to do so. So it's like your life is just crumbling while other people's lives are, you know, more stable in a sense. I don't know. So yeah. What else? What else? I'm also hearing a lot of you guys don't want to take the risk to invest in something. And this is like financial investments. Like maybe you guys have the opportunity to start something, but you have to pay. And yeah, this could be linked with, I don't want to like buy it and put my money into it knowing that nobody's even gonna like it, you know, stuff like that. So there could be like this specific situation for some of you where you have to like put some money in to develop something you want, and you're just like, I don't want to do that, and like it doesn't even work and I just lost my money. I feel like some of you guys are holding on to something with this Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing, yeah, and then you see with the King of Pentacles, he's holding it. It's like I feel like something, you guys are holding something, and I feel like this is like money, or like just maybe your time and your effort you're holding on to. Like you just don't want to waste your time is what I'm hearing. Your bottom deck energy is the Devil. Yeah, like I feel like a lot of the Tower, I feel like a lot of these issues that you're having are not even your issues. Literally, they're not even your issues. You wouldn't even believe it. Because it's like you'll find that once you remove yourself from a certain environment, you would realize like those self-doubting voices disappear, because they were never yours. They were someone else's that you're now repeating to yourself because you're so close to their energy. And this can happen even if you leave the environment, because, you know, energy still lingers. But over time, you'll realize it's like, wait, that's not even how I felt about myself. That wasn't even my problem. This burden that I have wasn't even mine. You know, so what is holding you back is, I feel like it's like really just focusing on things that, I don't know, like I'm hearing like someone just getting caught up in this mental fog and they don't even realize it's not even theirs. And I'm hearing that you guys are like, this is usually not even me. Like usually I'm confident, usually I'm outgoing, and you'll realize, yeah, the light like decreased as you started internalizing other people's energy, you know? So yeah, guys, that was your reading. I know these are short. I'm kind of wanting to make my readings a little bit shorter and just get to the point of things. So yeah, group 1, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is holding you back from growing. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I pick a different pile. And if you had trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I use, and I'm always getting the best groups for me. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. Now, I haven't seen any of these cards because I want like an organic, natural read. So now with that being said, let's get into your reading. Your first card is the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the Two of Swords. Bro, I already heard something. Listening to everyone's opinion but your own. The King of Swords. Yeah, I already don't like this energy. Literally. Judgment. Oh my, I cannot make that. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't make that up because I'm already not liking the energy. I feel like there's people around you that are trying to tell you, they're giving you advice. Meanwhile, that's not what they're really doing. They're just trying to control you. Like, oh my God, I don't like that energy. They're like masking up control with advice, with quote unquote guidance, when in reality, that's not what it is. It's not, and I feel like it's causing like a lot of confusion for yourself. And it's funny because group 1 was like that as well. It was like them not being able to like proceed because they're too busy dealing with other people's baggage and stuff. But I'm hearing spirit not even wanting me to go into that direction. They're just trying to tell me that like you can't walk someone's path for them, and no one can walk your path for you. You have to do the walking. It doesn't matter what they tell you. At the end of the day, it's your legs that are going to take you to your destination. So it's just like, why not act that way? If it's ultimately you that's going to have to take you to this destination. Why not consider your own logic and opinion more rather than others? And I'm not saying to not, I'm sorry, that's outside, guys. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm not telling you to not take advice from people, because I mean, we're all, you know, humans and we all have something to offer. So I'm not telling you not to listen to other people's advice, but there's a sense of learning other people's advice and what you think, like not merging the two, because that's when the confusion happens. I feel like if you're going to listen, like if you're going to take in other people's opinions, criticism, advice, opinion, all of that, you have to make sure you label it under other people's thoughts rather than your own. You have to separate, you have to create that line. You have to make sure you know the difference, because I feel like with this judgment, it's like the two people here and it's like they're on separate paths, right? They're not merging. Well, I mean, they're merging at the end, but this is beyond the eye. But physically, they're not. So you have to walk your own path, even if it's in the same direction, if that makes sense. But yeah, even if it's in the same direction, it's still yours, you know? So I feel like you guys need to take that more seriously and be more. Another thing is, it's not being like assertive, I'm hearing just being clear and concise with yourself. I feel like that's not what you're doing. And I mean, that makes sense with the Two of Swords. Like, you can't really make an active, conscious decision if you're confused about the decisions even placed in front of you. You know, like, I feel like you need to take the time to sit down and look at the stuff in front of you and take it in. I'm not even telling you to assess what it is, but just take it in so you can acknowledge that it's there. Because I feel like this is also giving me like autopilot energy, like not being accountable for your actions. And I'm not saying you guys are doing all of this, but it's in the same boat, you know, just not being responsible for your own being. Oh my God, yeah. I feel like you guys are like, just really like, that's how I can explain it. Not being responsible for your own being. This is your being, not anyone else's. It's yours. It's your body. It's your soul. Well, it's assigned to you, you know, because essentially it's the Heavenly Father's soul. But you guys know what I'm talking about, you know? So you guys need to act like it. Stop selling yourself out. I feel like that's what you're doing. Like, I'm hearing merging to a default, to a fault. Because I'm seeing like this is you, and then in every other photo, it's two people, or two of something, double of something. It's just one sword, one person. Two hands, two people, two swords. But with the King of Swords, it's just one. It's not others, it's just one. And that's why the King of Swords is the King of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse is a different story, but the King of Swords is not because I know like when people get that in readings, they like usually, especially me, usually I'm like in the readings that I get, it's like, oh, it's an authoritative figure that doesn't listen. No, the King of Swords is just someone that is in their power, they're aware of their power, and they exercise their power, not in a way where it harms other people. That's the King of Swords in reverse, not the King of Swords upright. The King of Swords upright, I feel like, is logical, is straightforward, is clear, is precise, to the point. That is why he's in his position, because he doesn't take the time to entertain nuances, entertain external forces that are not gonna benefit him. Literally, that's why they usually describe the King of Swords as very cold. He's not a bad guy. He's just more so logical. That's why he doesn't really use emotions in his decisions. But that doesn't mean he's also like, you know, a bad, you know, archetype, because I know like people usually describe that archetype as bad. I'm like, no, the King of Swords is not bad. But yeah, group 2, that was your reading. I'm kind of like trying to lean into like the more shorter ones, to the point, you know, because like I know like other people enjoy long readings, but I'm pretty sure you guys just want your answer and, you know, you get the chance to get up and go after you hear your answer. But yeah, group 2, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is holding you back from growing. Before we get into this, I like to say this is a general reading, so not everything resonates for you. If nothing resonates at all, I pick a different pile. And if you have trouble picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use and always helps me. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Mind you, I have not looked at any of these cards because I want a more organic, natural read. So Spirit, please tune me into group 3's energy so I can deliver these messages beautifully, divinely, and accurately. Please and thank you. So your first card is the 8 of Wands. I just heard momentum is not the problem, it's just in the wrong direction. You have the Queen of Cups. You have Justice. Ooh, these are making me feel tingly. And we have, of course, the Devil in reverse. Your bottom deck energy is Judgment. Spirit, what is this? I feel like you're not the problem. I just think with this Justice and the Devil in reverse and Judgment, there's something karmic going on in your life. And it's like you have to let it go in order to allow your creative, your divine, your emotion, your passion free. It's like, I feel like you are in the right place. It's just you're still attached to something. Spirit, can I get some more, can I have some more clarity on this? What's holding group 3 back from growing? We have the 3 of Cups. You could be around like the wrong, let me take a moment. I feel like you guys could be around the wrong crowd. Because I just see so much emotion coming from you. Like I'm hearing even fertile. You're divine. You're like very, it's giving me Empress vibes. But with this Justice and the Devil in reverse, it's like there's this karmic energy that is so strong that it doesn't really allow you to embrace who you are for real. So maybe there's times where you're being, for example, you could be into poetry, and that's more like touchy-feely, that's more icky, gushy, like ill, you know? And it's like you are so passionate about this, and you might want to share it with your friends, share it with your family, or share it with people you thought you can trust, and they're just like, that's kind of weird. And I feel like they say it as a joke, and you just laugh it off, and you guys are just laughing, but you're not really laughing. You're just doing that because that's what everyone else is doing, but you're not. That actually hurts your feelings because you're passionate about that. I feel like a lot of what you feel is not being reciprocated by like what you're attached to. Or maybe it might not be another person, even though we do have the 3 of Cups, so this does tell me that it's like other energies affecting your own. And it's like, I feel like it's giving me empath vibes. Because the emotion is just pouring out of you. Spirit, can I have some clarity on this? What is holding group 3 back from growing? I'm hearing your friends. And didn't I say in the beginning that it wasn't the momentum that was a problem? It was just, it's directed in the wrong direction. It was something like that. It's like, you're not the problem. I just feel like you're putting your time and your energy and your love into the wrong places. You're keeping the wrong things in your life, literally. What is holding group 3 back from growing? We have the Knight of Wands. It's this need to satisfy, you know, the ego, or it's this need to get instant gratification, or like what it because it's landing on like the karmic side, and the Knight of Wands does like give me karmic energy. It's not very serious energy. It's more playful energy. It's a more I'm here for a good time, not a long time energy. So it's like I feel like maybe these things that you're attached to can make you feel that way. And I mean, the Knight of Wands is a good thing to feel. Like it's very like it's an addictive energy, you know? Like it doesn't feel bad, but in the long run it's not really good for you. That's the thing with the Knight of Wands. It's here for a good time, not a long time. So when you're in that energy, you're not necessarily hurting your future, but you're not building on it as much as you can while you're in this energy for too long or for an extended amount of time. This is the only group that I had to get more cards for because I was like so confused, because it's just energy of you not really being the problem. It's other people's energy. It's other distractions. And if it's not people, it's just maybe this feeling you're addicted to, especially because you're a very touchy-feely type person. Like your emotions are very strong. They're very heightened. So I feel like it could be even just addicted to an energy, or addicted to what something makes you feel, but it's not good for you. Or it's not good for the person that you're meant to become. Yeah, that's just, yeah, Spirit corrected me like that. Like, no, it's not really that. It's the person that you're meant to become, like the person you're trying to blossom into, but you can't really do that while you're still touching in these karmic energies, literally. I'm hearing like, maybe I'll just go to one more party with them. Meanwhile, you're trying to live a, you know, herbalist spiritual life or farm life. A farm, like, I don't even know, like people that have that life, like our cottage girl core, like they don't go to clubs, you know that, right? So it's like you're stalling your evolution, you're stalling your transformation by doing things the person you want to become wouldn't do. So like, how do you expect to become that person if you're doing stuff, you know? But I feel like maybe you feel like maybe your manifestations are not working, and that's because you're trying to manifest something that you're not even in the energy to claim. Literally. So your magical powers are not the problem. It's just maybe you refusing to actually take it seriously. That's what I'm saying. Like the momentum is not the problem. You're just directing it in the wrong, you know, direction. Spirit. What is stopping group 3? Or what is holding group 3 back from growing? I'm hearing like someone that wants to fly. We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm really just hearing like planting the seeds in the wrong soil, because you're doing everything right, essentially. But like, that's the thing with the Magician, because this is giving the Magician energy. The Magician has to use all of the suits: the wand, the pentacle, the sword, and the cup. He can't perform his magic without all of these ingredients. It's like you might, like, as you throw the stuff into the what is the word? I don't want to. The pot. This is so bad of me not knowing what this black pot is called. Meanwhile, I'm calling myself a reader. The cauldron, yes. As they're pouring the ingredients in the cauldron, yeah, you know, you're seeing things light up. You're seeing things sparkle, right? But you don't have that one ingredient. And you're like, okay, so where's my pot of gold? I mean, you're not gonna get the pot of gold without that ingredient. You're still gonna see like the magic happen, but the end goal needs that ingredient. Literally, like every ingredient is important, is what I'm hearing. Pentacle, wand, cup. Like you technically got it all in here. Pentacle, the wand, the cup, and the sword. Literally. But you see how the sword is not actually in this spread? That's what I'm saying. I don't think you have the other ingredient in that sword. I can't make that up. And guess what? Guess what that sword represents? Discipline, truth, action, logic. And that's the problem. I feel like you guys are not acting in a way where your end result would. I don't know if that makes sense. You're just not being the person you want to evolve into. And that's what you lack. The discipline is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the discipline. Literally, that's crazy. Because the sword is missing. The sword is here, but it's not physically here. Like, it's not in the spread. And I feel like essentially that's probably what you guys are missing. The actual, you know, right, and I broke the deck and the world came out, right? Yeah, guys, so what is holding you back? I would say, you know, maybe it could be the decision to take that time alone to really work on yourself, because we do have the Three of Cups. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of energy, but maybe the missing piece is you really just need to focus on your own energy. That might not resonate for everyone. You'll know what action you need to take to get to where you want to be at. So yeah, group 3, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.